What's going on, YouTube? So, just want to come talk to you guys about War of the Sparks, this anime, Magic the Gathering, little, I guess they're going back at it again. First and foremost, the hype is there, the hype is real. Am I going to get behind the hype? Not too sure yet. But, as you can see, I do like Magic the Gathering myself. I do use it as a catalyst for any type of investments, especially when it comes down to what Ultimate Masters, $190 a box, easy money. $135 a box for the Masters 25. Iconic Masters are about that $125 range. Picked up quite a few of them. As you can see, I only got a little bit of the Iconic Masters because I cracked them open. A lot trying to get a mana drain. Didn't get none. Got 0 mana drains, so I stopped after a certain amount of time. But before I get into the War of the Sparks anime alt art edition, I have a guy that says, hey, shout me out on a video. It's a little man. He got a YouTube channel called Challenges Ahead. Little guy was cracking open some Weiss Schwarz, and I was like, oh man, he's opened up Konosuba. He knows about Kill la Kill, Ryuko, and all these different things. Little man, you know what? Keep at it. This is actually going to give you quite a few things when it comes down to just public speaking and just being able to handle the world with different types of comments and all that good stuff. So keep doing what you're doing. That's a shout out for you. You're going to see me do a lot of unique things sooner or later. Well, like I said, I just want to grow and grow something big. So, but with that being said, let's talk about this War of the Sparks. What is going on? The hype is real. Yes, it is. I am picking up quite a few of those. The anime alt art edition, I want just one of every single one. Great job, WotC. Great job, Hassel, for allowing all this stuff to happen. I will be picking up one of each card. I don't care how much I spend on it. Plain and simple. What? 500 bucks? Gone. I already talked to my local LGS. I was like, hey bro, help me out. I need to get the cards. Now, that's going to transition into why is it a Japanese only product? When you realize that Weiss Schwarz, anything that Bushiroad comes out, Chaos TCG, all these different things that I open up on the channel, is actually more popular in Japan than it is here in the United States. Here in the United States, Europe, you have, again, Magic the Gathering, #1, right? But when you go into Japan, if you go into Akihabara, the main electric town, you're going to have 15 card shops. Ladies and gentlemen, 13 of them are everything else but Magic the Gathering. So you're going to have multiple different Weiss Schwarz cards, right? Weiss Schwarz, huge, monstrous out there. And you're going to have stuff like this, Chaos TCG. They're all bigger than what Magic the Gathering has over there. There's one big company over there called Big Magic. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go over there and you're looking for Magic the Gathering cards and you want to be, oh yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, they're not going to tell you it's not near mint, light play, heavy play. They're just going to have different card price points. So keep in mind that. Bring your 20 times jewelry little spectacle thing out there. But keep in mind, every card that you get is going to be light played. Every card that I bought out there, that's Weiss Schwarz, everything was just plain and simple light play. But this is the whole thing about it. Japan in general is a TCG haven. So if you go into your local game store, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you probably have about 2 to 4 people playing, right? On any given day, throughout that day, there's going to be 0 to about 20 to 30 people playing at these game stores. And there's like 15 of them out there in Japan. So that's the difference between what's going on there and what Magic the Gathering needs to take over. I mean, you got Yu-Gi-Oh's a powerhouse. Pokemon's powerhouse. Weiss Schwarz, Cardfight Vanguard are probably going to be the top 4 you're going to have out there. You also have White Sox, you have Fire Emblem, you're going to have, there's a couple of them, Lycee Overture, and multiple other card games out there. Dragon Ball Heroes is a big one, and that's another reason why I say Dragon Ball Super here in the United States is not going to stand the test of time because it's not even in Japan. Why aren't you going to have your own game in Japan? Because it's a money grab. I feel that way. I love the cards, I love the card game, but I feel it's a money grab. That's why I'm not even touching that thing anymore. But again, if they could take anything from the Japanese, that they like cards that have cuteness to them. Not the Greek mythology, but the anime style culture, because that's where it's from. And quote me not, this is going to be something big. In Japan, reading is big. So, let me grab one. Reading, manga. This right here is huge in Japan. I think I just read an article, 1.8% up in reading in actual handbooks. They don't do ebooks as much. So people do buy the physical books out there. If Magic was going to get into it, this is one. Step 2, anime, manga, throw something out there that the Japanese community can get around. You're going to get a lot more volume of sales in Japan, especially when it comes down to Magic the Gathering as current. You got to bring them something that's alive. Just think about Liliana actually talking, Karn actually making gangster noises, or you have an epic battle where Jace comes out of nowhere. Those are the things that we like as a Japanese community. You're going to see a lot of it if you go into there. Everything like that, from the crane machines, the claw machines, it's all just placement. You have pachinko machines that have everything had to do with anime. Madoka Gaiden, ReZero, all that stuff is on a pachinko machine. There's no real gambling out there, but you have to realize this as well. When it comes to trading card games and any kind of gaming out there, there's no real big money in it right now. You can't win $1 million Mythic Edition playoff, whatever the heck it's gonna be. The Japanese community does not allow that. They don't think that gaming, especially esports, is a career. They just approved, I think it was like 5 or 10 people to have the actual license to play in Japan. So, with all that coming, yes, War of the Sparks hype is there. English edition, do not buy. They'll just go down in price right now. Just wait. Unless you really have to have the cards right away and you want to play with them, go for it. They're rocket high. They're going to drop down. The Japanese alt art is something that's going to be desired by collectors like myself. But there's only few and foremost collectors out there, so you have to be wary. I would just want one playset, not playset, but one of each card, near mint, pack fresh. That's all I want. I will pay a lot of money for it because, again, in Japan, 100%, you're not going to know if it's played, light played, heavy played. It could look good. There'll be scratches on the back, so make sure you bring your little jewelry loop with you on that. And, oh, another fun fact, in Japan, you could actually order cards, and you could actually sit there with a guy, and they will tell you different combos and different strategies that people do use. You have these little, big old little cubicles where you can go in and pick out a whole bunch of cards. So keep in mind that what I'm saying in Japan, TCG is a huge place. Force of Will, walking out of Japan, is kind of confusing to take on a titan like MTG, right? You're going to go out after something like that. They had a scheduled anime to come out, but they were just getting bombarded. Remember, there's tons and tons of different kind of TCGs out there that are actually flourishing under different anime names. So that's the whole big thing about Japanese culture and anime and manga. So if Wizards could tie that together, I guarantee that you're going to have a lot of probably impact in Japan, and it stems to the anime community as well. The other thing is that when you go to Japan, there is going to be a selection at Big Magic. That's the one big one that I went to. We'll show some pictures of that at the end of this. They do have Japanese cards, but they do have English cards. And you're looking for dual land, moxes, and things like that. They do have them there. So, again, right now, the actual cost of goods, right now we're plus 110. So, on the actual dollar, so you're looking really good at the exchange rate. You might be able to find something good at light play or heavy play that you've been looking for just to play at that specific area. And I think one of the guys at the Big Magic opened up one of the, I think it's the beta starter, and pulled out the Black Lotus. I did see that last year at the actual store. They had it on a big old case. But yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, before I get off topic, War of the Spark prices will go down. War of the Sparks anime altar art, if it's pack fresh near mint, right now it's going to go for good dollars. I'm going to be the first to have it. I want them. So I will be playing top dollar for them. Other than that, you're not going to see too much movement there. Once we get them, the main anime collectors get them, we're not going to care about anything from that we're just not going to care anymore after that, right? Secondary thing, boxes of the Japanese versions are spiking on eBay, ridiculously high. Investing wise, if you hold a couple boxes, you're going to find one or two that'll pay double the value for them right away. But then later on, if you crack them open to open up the singles, you're not going to make any money off of them. Nobody cares about the singles besides the alt art. That's it. You might get 2 to 3 times the amount for the alt art, but everything else is going to be trash. Unless you get like a shock, something like a lightning strike or lightning bolt, whatever those are. The simple commands that you don't have to read anything. But yeah, the hype is real. That's what I want to just talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have a couple of new things that just came in. We do have Love to Rue, the starter deck, plus we have the Kantai 1 starter deck. GGO is getting a little bit on the harsh side right now. I want to go heavy on them. I didn't get my pre-orders done in time, so we're going to see where that goes on that one. I actually like GGO. If you haven't watched the anime, please watch the anime. It's on Netflix. Beautiful anime. Height, and little Len. It's just something that's really good, especially in the SAO community. Other than that, a couple of new things. We are running out of P5 starters. We're running out of Konosuba starters. I think I have half left right now. They are probably the most popular starter decks that I've actually pulled out here. In general, let me actually show you one card. This card confused me. Alright. You guys got it? That one. $40. Somebody just paid $40 for it. I just threw it out there because I didn't think anybody's gonna buy it at that price. Don't rush. Konosuba boosters, they're still available. A lot of people are not going to carry them, but I will always re-carry them. You can still get them. Do not rush. I don't. The $40 to me is a little bit out there. I just got it because I had a broken box. You'll see it in one of the couple videos after this. But don't rush on it. If you want to open up a box, what, $40 for that? You know, the boxes are $75. If you buy a total of 4 or more, you get them for $67.50. They're cheap. If you want to buy them from my site, they're $68, right? Yeah, don't go bonkers on the Konosuba. Yes, I am going to look for the Konosuba Megumi SP, just like that one. I'm probably going to end up spending around $250 on that, just because I need it, I want it. I don't want to go through millions of different cards just to get that, because I think this is a one-off. That $40 is just a one-off. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, subscribe, make a comment. This is definitely going to be something a little bit more on the anime-related channel. So I'm going to try to make my best to make this a little bit more fun, a little bit more Weiss Schwarz, a little bit more anime, until we can get to that, I guess, you know, an LGS, right? That's basically what I want. There's a couple things that I do differently than any LGS out there. Take a look at anything that you have bought from me. I'm quick, just to be on the safe side. We make things happen. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Take care.